Hello, everybody. It's me. I'm not wearing a Hawaiian shirt today. I just realized that when I turned my when I turned my camera on. Oh yeah, that's what it is. So not a 40-hour game at all. It's not a game that made me rethink the entire way that I price full playthroughs for community challenges. No, I need to have something warm on because Calrea is going to be landing in 2 hours, and then they're going to get here. Depending on the roads, it'll take them 45 minutes to get here, or it's going to take them, I don't know, 2 hours to get here. So I need to be ready to go out and help so her parents don't yell at me. Well, they won't yell at me. They'll fuss about me when I'm not around. But yeah, I'm beat. I went to bed. I got in the bed at 11:53. So I beat my prediction by 7 minutes, but then the cats woke me up at 5:15, 5:34, 5:53, 5:58, 6:15, 6:24, like nonstop. I got out of bed at 7 o'clock, fed them, and then went out and I shoveled like a third of the driveway. The I never even got all like that. There was like a thin layer of ice on the whole driveway that I couldn't get off, where I had like gotten the big bricks up, but then it started to melt a little bit and it refroze. So we got this really fine powdery like snow that I mean it's literally like blowing and there's like clouds of it going everywhere out there now. The wind is blowing. Um so I don't want them driving up the driveway anyway. I told them already, like, do not try to drive up the driveway because it's ice. There's ice underneath the snow that I couldn't get up. The salt didn't help. Da 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 da. Um, but anyway, I went out there and I shoveled like a third of the driveway so they have room to park. And then I came rushing back in here, poured myself some coffee from yesterday, and I play some Dark Cloud. I don't know how long we're gonna play Dark Cloud, but we're here. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm wearing a black shirt today. I'm sorry. um, Pretend like it's a Hawaiian shirt that messed up in the printer. There's only one color on it. It's like a polar bear blinking in a blizzard. Anyway, let's get this going. Let's get this train wreck rolling down the hill and into the woods where it belongs. I heard a thing. What happened? Home consultation and treasury donation from the old dynasty of the waffle. How are you doing, waffle? I've been hitting it. That sip of my protein shake y'all just saw. That's the first thing I've actually had to drink since I woke up. Even I've been running around. My coffee's gonna cool down and I'm gonna chug it, which I know isn't gonna help me be less thirsty, but it'll help me mentally. Let's get our totally legit original hardware pulled up. Yeah. The way you can tell is by counting the holes. That's how you can tell which one's the real one. combat never looked that good in this game. You're damn liars. 25 years old. This game's old enough to rent a car. I played it. I played it when it like actually came out. Waffle. I haven't played it in like probably 15 or 20 years though. I've never beaten it. A book was found in some old ruins. All the scholars who decoded it puzzled over the mystery of the book. A world with 2 moons illuminating the sky. The many dazzling adventures of a young boy. But whether or not this is a true story, do you believe in the story woven in the book? Maybe it's a fantasy that existed only in a boy's heart. Let me tell you this story. This ancient book tells of a magical, magnificent fairy tale. Well, calling it a fairy tale by definition makes it not true, right? And the hero of this wondrous tale, whose name is since he requested the game. Looks like the opening sequence to Tasty Ramen. Oh, never mind. It's much better than the entrance sequence to Tasty Ramen. The thriller video. You've gathered quite a few of them. I had a hard time finding dancers with the right qualifications. Look at them, their dance of blood. Mixing the blood of witches with that of humans is the key to breaking the seal. However, I do have some problems. Problems? In order to procure good material, you do need adequate... I see. I'll pay you extra. That should solve your problem. Yes, sir. Thank you. So, when will it happen? Very soon, sir. Let us enjoy the ceremony till it is time. I came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah. That's not Dr. Eggman, that's Dr. Robotnik. Oh, shit. It's Dr. Robotnik. Alright. So I'm sticking through this because I don't think I've ever actually seen the opening sequence of this game because this takes for fucking ever to get rolling. Well, thank you so much for the lurk, AK. Hey, stay well. Don't overdo it with the Tillamook. Doctor's orders. I've been waiting for this for years, and now its legendary power is mine. Oh, well, that's fine. 400 years ago, the genie of darkness appeared in the east, and with its so I guess like no more than 1 pound blocks of cheese, right? Let's see. Yeah. I already did my spiel about the snow here, Waffle. If you're talking to AK, there's always snow there. It's maybe like this much, but it's like really powdery and the wind is blowing it everywhere. I got up super early. Well, I didn't get some. The cats got me up. I only got like 5 hours of sleep last night, and then I went down and shoveled like a third of the driveway so they could get a car in. But I told Calrea, don't tell your parents, don't try to drive all the way up because there's still ice underneath the snow where I couldn't get it all up and it didn't have time to melt before the snow fell. But it's quite different than I imagined. Ancient Dark Genie. This is it? Hey, who are you guys? Welcome back, Genie of Darkness. I broke the seal and released you. Therefore, I am your master. Oh, is that how it works? Oh, is that right? Whatever. Fine. Yes, that's right. I haven't eaten for 400 years. Darn, I have to eat something. I need food. Food. Got you. Huh? He didn't put up much of a fight, did he? Ah! Ah! Stop it! Help! Gameplay. Delicious. So all the dancers are gone. Did they like get sucked into the urn to wake him up, or what happened there? I don't think that windmill is gonna work very well. Doesn't seem practically constructed. You know, the world record for Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is shorter than this intro sequence. You could beat all of Ocarina of Time using glitches in the time it takes for them to let you play the game here. Doof, it's already started. Come on, let's go. I'm not even kidding, Waffle. Look it up. The world record speedrun with glitches for this game is like 7 minutes. Like you basically just run to the Deku tree with a stick, glitch through the floor, and end up in the final battle. Kill Ganon with the stick and then run. Come on, let's go. See, I told you. You should have hurried. Come on, we're late. I'm a staff member this year, so I have to go. Sorry. Oh, she left you. Vidoof, hurry up. I like to believe that this is what Vidoof's actual hair looks like because he was saying that he had sort of an afro thing going on. Big time. They're doing the same damn dance. All the dancers that awakened the Dark Genie had to change clothes real quick and then run to town so they could do this weird harvest festival. Is that a jack-o'-lantern in the background? Dear Lord. I'm sorry, I'm just talking through the whole thing. Ruining all the fun. Look at the insects squirm about. Start there. Kaisar Thornberry. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot one out of his butt just now. I'm not even lying. When he clapped his feet together, I thought he was going to be like... Right? He looks like the main bad guy that gets away at the end of every episode of an old Japanese anime where the main character's name is Ken. That's what he looks like. Bidoo! Ain't gonna happen, Captain. Dead. Hi there. Can you hear me? Open your eyes. Wake up. Hey. Oh? That looks like a Dragon Warriors, Dragon Quest character. I am the Fairy King. I'm the entity that unites all of nature's spirits. Listen well, young one. Something bad has happened. Men blinded by greed have revived the Dark Genie. This Dark Genie is terribly powerful. Its power is so great that it could destroy the entire world. You saw it, your own village being destroyed right before your eyes. Not just your village. In a flash, many villages and towns were destroyed. In one night, half of your world was annihilated. Magnus. It must be the men from the east that performed the resurrection ceremony, probably thinking to use its black demon power for war without realizing how frightening it is. It is darkness, pure darkness itself. Long ago, this so-called Dark Genie almost destroyed the entire world. Its malevolence is that great. The bad thing is that it has the same type of magical power as us, spirits. Unfortunately, we aren't powerful enough to destroy it. Young man, I see that you have a strong will that could withstand the evil power, and also a clear, kind heart. You might be able to fight against the darkness it generates. I decided to stake our fate on you. Let me bless you with peace. As the king of fairies, I am too weak to defeat the genie, so let me give you a small portion of my power so you will be strong enough to defeat the genie. There, surprised? It's called Atlamilia. It's a stone with magical powers. Oh, don't look that way, boy. I'll explain now. It might get too bright for your eyes for a moment. Do you know where this is? This is no simple empty lot. This was your village. But do not lose heart. As long as you have that stone, you can return it to its original form. I love this animation. You see, just before the village was destroyed by the genie, I saved the buildings and people by sealing them in spheres called Atla. Seems those Atla were scattered all around by its tremendous magic power. They were probably blown to different places around the world. It probably thinks everything is destroyed. You must restore the world before it realizes what happened. Absorb that which I sealed in Atla, using that Atlamilia, and bring them back. Then you'll be able to restore the world to its original form. You may even be able to create an even better world than before. You don't seem to understand anything I'm saying. Oh well, I'll give you another lesson when you acquire some Atla. So long. As long as it's not some cheesy thing where the world gets put back exactly where it was before the spell, and he just reappears in midair about to land on her before they're both crushed to death by the windmill. Vidoof, can you hear them? You should be able to hear them. Voices of the wind, voices of the trees, voices of the animals, and the voices of Earth. They are all calling for your help. Vidoof, you will probably meet and say goodbye to many people, and talking to these people, you may receive clues to defeating the darkness. Look for them. Now, Vidoof, your adventure will begin. First, go to the village chief's house. He'll show you where to go next. I remember finishing this village, and I remember the seaside town, and I vaguely remember there was like a... Is there like a jungle town or something? I don't know. I didn't make it super far into this game, I don't think. Whoa! This is quite some camera sensitivity. Yep. Ah, Vidoof, you are alive! Seems like we're the only ones in the village that survived. We never dreamt this would happen. One night and our village is gone. Can you believe this, Vidoof? I feel so helpless. I, the mayor of the village, can't do anything about it. What am I supposed to do now? Could do something about your hair. Is that a hair or a beanie? I want to say that's a beanie. Guess the only thing we can do is to get help from the guardian of Noroni village, Gran. Gran will not abandon us. He'll help us, for sure. I have a favor to ask, Vidoof. Go to the Divine Beast Cave and tell Dran what happened. Divine Beast Cave is the cave outside towards your right-hand side. You've probably seen it before. I may be imagining things, but I sense something has changed about the cave. Be careful. Duran? Yep. This is the cave key. Hey, Perth. How's it going? I put the things you might need in your bag for you. Don't get carried away. If you get in trouble in there, come back here. I'll get you more supplies. Good luck. It is. It's exactly like that. In fact, you could say it is that. Origin story unlocked. Spiky bug's coming out. Okay. So, much like Rings of Power, this game tracks water usage, I think. Right? Oh, so you can just, like, move yourself. Okay. Well, that's helpful. Not the cave. This is the cave. Ta-da! A big keyhole. Use item with square. Yeah, there's water. Eat the bug. Divine Beast Cave. And in it. Yeah. It's for real this time, Vidoof. From here on, you will be put to the true test. I actually had, many years ago, I ran a D&D campaign where we introed an NPC that was like, he was like the Duke of this fiefdom, but he's like, you know, he was like the good, upright warrior type that goes out and fights for his people and defends his lands against the encroaching forces of the Dark Elves and da-da-da-da-da. And his name was Duran. He was Duran the Seventh, and he was a pure fighter build, but he was a pure fighter that did light armor specialization instead of heavy armor, and he dual wielded kukris. So his whole thing was just like being really fast, and then once you got to higher levels and you had like the speed weapons, you get like 10 or 11 attacks per round, and then I just essentially built him with a bunch of shit that if he gets a crit, it does an extra thing. Because Keen Kukris have like a 25% crit range, and it was hilarious to just see this dude just go sprinting up and just start shivving a dragon. It's like critical hit, critical hit, critical hit, critical hit. But he was Duran the Seventh, and then there was like some little RP moment where somebody asked him what was that his first name or his last name, and he said it was his family name. And they said, "Well, what's your first name?" And I drew a complete blank and said Yelena. And then the person was like, "Isn't that a girl's name?" And I was like, he just stares at you. So it became this like recurring thing in my with that group as we ran through different campaigns in different time periods. We would meet different members of the Duran family line, and they were all named Yelena after the original, who just happened to be like a super badass female warrior. So it's just this long line of increasingly overpowered and ridiculous, like dudes that are all named after their great 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 grandmother. That was fun. She was she was great enough that a noble family with a significant portion of land under their control named their entire male line after her for for the next 6 generations. You are named after your great 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 grandmother who choked out a dragon with her bare hands. And then she killed it. But first conquer this wretched divine beast cave and find Dran's lair. That's your first goal. Since you're a beginner, I'll give you a lesson on how to fight in the dungeon. First, to advance to the next floor in a dungeon, acquire a gate key for the door leading to the next floor. Each dungeon has a different gate key. For the Divine Beast Cave, Dran's Crest will be the gate key. The gate key is almost always carried by a monster in the dungeon. You must defeat the monsters to acquire the gate key. Since you can't tell which one has the key, you just have to kill them all. Defeat them all, one by one. Next, I'll tell you about how to return to the ground level rather than advancing or below. To return to ground level, mind connect with me. In other words, speak with your mind. When you do this, I will transport your body to the ground level. Just select Leave Dungeon from the main menu. But be aware, if there are monsters left on the floor, the Mind Connect won't work. It will be blocked by their evil energy. In such cases, use the item Escape Powder to get out on your own. So the Narune Village Chief has lots of an item that allows you to escape under circumstances where the Almighty Fairy King can't save you. Guy sucks. You can also mind connect with me when you go through the gate to the next floor of a dungeon. When you re-enter the dungeon, you can start at the next new level so you don't have to worry about losing progress. Next, it's on to weapons. Be aware that weapons are breakable. Boo! The more you use a weapon, the more it wears, and finally breaks. Broken weapons will disappear. Prevent weapons from breaking, use the item Repair Powder. It will restore their WHP. That's a good streak, Perth. The longer you use a weapon by repairing, the more magic it absorbs from monsters and thus becomes stronger. It's said that when a weapon reaches its full strength, it can change to a more powerful form. Keep that in mind. Oh, I cast a special spell on the dagger you have on you, so it'll never disappear. And all the new weapons you get during the quest will disappear once they break, so be careful. Don't waste your hard work by letting a weapon break and disappear. So what you're telling me is always use your dagger. Finally, the important stuff. The sphere, Atla, where I protected and sealed... No, I remember when the original Dark Souls came out, and there was a spell you could cast on invaders that made their shit break faster. And I would do that exclusively, wherever possible. You see an Atla, don't hesitate to touch it. You can absorb the contents of an Atla into Atlamilia by touching it. When you return to the surface, you will be able to begin reassembling these fragments of the world. I'm not a big fan of weapon durability as a thing, because there's no way to do it right, Goblin. Like, it's always either something that's a massive hardship and totally unrealistic, like with Breath of the Wild, where weapons break super fast so that you have to carry around like 30 weapons on your back, or it's like Dark Souls, where it's like, okay, this weapon has 600 hit points and it loses 1 hit point every 5 times you hit something. and it just becomes a pain in the ass because you just have to like basically siphon money every so often to the blacksmith to like top off the HP. Like, no. See, I would experiment with different things without you taking away the thing that I like. Like, that's, yeah. Yeah, that would be like if as a kid my mother was like, "Wow, you really like those Lord of the Rings books." And then walked into the room, slapped them out of my hand, lit them on fire, and said, "Now read these Redwall books instead." When you return to the surface, you will be able to begin reassembling these fragments of the world. Oops, today's lesson ran a little long. That's it for the lecture today. Now, Vidoof. I never watched the cartoon, but I had about a dozen of the books. Show me your true ability on this quest. They were good. They were good books. This camera is a level of jank I was not prepared for. Highly sensitive camera. Easy. Is there a lock on option? Hang on. It appears not. Oh, didn't even know you were there and I killed you. I'm that good of a fighter. Trees acquired. Repair powder acquired. That my weapon's HP already like down 10 points out of 48. Guessing we don't have a... I can see my little thrist meter over there. Top left. Slowly draining away, not so slowly. Eight powder required. Fence. Ah. Let's alert. Whoa! Get out of here. Oh, that's like... I need a... Okay, so the shoulder buttons can rotate the camera as well. Yeah. Okay, there's our... So circle is... lock on. Fuck you, Stalfos. Get out of here. And I do know that there's also, like, ranged combat. Like, some characters have ranged options, like a slingshot or whatever. Can't remember if every character can do that or if it's just certain ones. Yeah, so you're basically going around getting all these orbs so you can rebuild towns, and then it just turns into, like, RPG Maker 2000 town builder. You can like put everything down in random places and then talk to the people that live in the houses, and they'll tell you like, this is what I want and this is what I want, and you basically try to like come up with the perfect town for them, And then I think you get like item rewards or whatever. Yeah. Oh, that's not a guard button, is it? Get out of here. Oh. A key. Okay. Places the chest in the wrong, facing the wrong direction, just to roll people. Alright. Item. Okay, so that does that. So what uses the item? Where? Yes, okay. Here we go. This is what I was saying before, where I was like, you know, I have concern that this is gonna feel too much like like a dot hack in terms of the emptiness of the caves, and that it's gonna grind on me after a while. But at least the fights aren't as bad. Okay. About that thirst meter. It's getting low. Oh, damn it. I didn't realize the water heals you too. I wouldn't have wasted my bread. Thank you, Goblin. I too find that standing knee deep in icy cold cave water heals my wounds and quenches my thirst. Maybe. Y'all redeemed it. I have to honor the redeemed. Y'all were the one that dumped 22,500 channel points in less than a week so that I would play it. We could have been playing Valkyrie Profile 2 right now. Could have been playing Dungeons of Hinterberg right now. But no. You people chose violence. I was like, duck step, sis. What? Right. Alright, so this is a thing. A tram with rusty wheels. Oh. Do a protein shake and a coffee like me. It'll be fine. So I need something to like oil the rusty wheels, and I guess a gooey peach isn't gonna do it. So, for reason. That's the way we came in. Onwards! Kitty! Freaking cats, man. Oh, you're not allowed to put this on your quick bar? Makes sense, but not really. Bastards. Yeah, like every enemy hit does 2 damage to my weapon. Poopy. Gaffer's buggy acquired. Oh shit, what the fuck is this? Yo, Mitch. Less impressive than I'd hoped for. Oh, we got the gate key. Okay. We still got to clear every single floor, though, to get all the pieces, right? Paige's house. Is that the thought that's hot to trot from the intro? Probably. Magical crystal. Wow. Okay, where are we going? Charge me. Oh, fuck you! So because I ran into him, I get poisoned? That makes sense. Nobody tell AK we got cheese. That's bullshit. As bad as the aspect ratio or the like perspective is in this game, to have that be a thing. Guess I'm just gonna die. I don't know. Does it wear off? How do I use this? How do I use escape powder? There you go. Whatever. Thank you for the temple offerings, Goblin. Apparently. That old man from the Dragon Quest series. Ha ha ha. Seems like you finally came back with some Atla. Very well then, I shall teach you as promised. The pieces sealed inside Atla are released by touching the Atla with your left hand, where the power of Atla Milla resides. Buildings and people that were sucked into the Atla Millia will be restored to their original form. Once you bring them back to the ground level, you can rearrange them as you wish. By going back and forth between the dungeon and ground level, you can restore the Earth to its original form. That's your mission as the one who was granted the power of Atla Millia. Now let us move on. Let's make it a bit technical. If you wanted to place buildings, etc., press the select button while walking and go to edit mode. Press the select button again to return to walking mode. Yep. Been waiting for 3 days. In edit mode, you can reassemble buildings that have fallen apart and place them on the ground. Seeing is believing. Try it yourself. Must be faster than listening to my lecture. Oh yes, and if you ever forget the things I teach you, use this. Manual acquired. It's a guide for using Atla Milla and other things. I wrote it for beginners like you. Manual can be selected from the main. Read it really carefully. Okay, I leave the world's reconstruction to you. I'll be watching. Ha ha ha. So long. Peace. I get more supplies from Dude Man. I think he sells. I don't know if he sells them or if he just gives you like a re-up of your gear. But now our only hope is Dran. Dran has always watched over us. I'm sure Dran has watched us this time too and will help us. But really, this time even Dran's windmill, where his magic power dwells, is destroyed. Put some items you'll be needing in your. Okay. Okay, yeah. So he like refills our stuff each time. Cool. Got an antidote. Got a bread. Here we go. Configuration and assembly. I don't know what goes here yet. Paige's house. Ooh. So she gets a fence. Gaffer's buggy. Okay. But for now, I'm just going to drop everything right here. And we will have all the peeps. We'll worry about roads and shit later. Alright, so can't buy anything from him. Ooh, treasure chest. Ooh, piece of cake. Ooh, piece of cake. Ooh, piece of candy. Ah, Vidoof, I missed you, man. Your smile really brightens my day. The bed looks like a wrestling thing. Cool. Alright. That's that. Nothing here. Okay. Cool. We did that. Back to the cave. Go. There's like rivers and roads and shit that you can put down as well, but Yes, rivers, roads, and trees. You get to place them all. Sure. Plural. I get the sense Goblin is less than enthused with this game. Annex room. Pomacho! Pomacho. Technically, I could just, like, bail and go to the next floor, right? Don't I have the key? Got you. I like a gem. I think that's like a gem slot thingamajigger. Hang on. Makes it harder to break a weapon, yeah. Yeah. You're not always in a cave. Sometimes you're in a pirate ship full of ghosts. Or a forest. Even though they are technically... Yeah, so I guess like the magic crystal that we picked up doesn't apply. Like if you leave and come back. Fuck off, Dasher! Did I just use those items? No. Oh, I was just reorganizing. Okay. I was like, wait, where'd all my shit go? Correct. I wonder if you always get the same items every playthrough, like on each floor, because I think the dungeons are like procedurally generated. So I'm wondering, do you always get the same items every playthrough, or is it possible to just get like absolutely shit spawns for the stuff, like, or does it even matter? Like, if I somehow manage to complete like the buggy, am I going to get an amazing shop, or is it going to not really matter either way? I think I'll pass on that. I think instead of doing that, I'm going to just look it up online later. Agua! I need it. There we go. I don't think you die when the thirst goes down. I want to say it like slows you down or something, but I'm not sure. I'd rather not find out. Every damn chest is facing the wall. A bone key. It can be used to open a moist lock. What? Speed bar. You mean your stamina? Is that what you mean? Your stamina? Ah, it all makes sense now. Dark Cloud, Dark Souls, a cloud of souls consumed by the genie. Oh, Rum Soft. Clever bastards. Oh, shit. Get out of here. Yeah. Yeah, so it seems like there's a set number of those spheres on every level, but all the other items like reset or whatever. I wonder if you like leave and then come back, will there be more treasure? Like, can you just farm treasure chests? I think we got everything on this level. We still don't have the right thing to grease those wheels, so I'm gonna bail out of here. Head to the next floor. Happens. I would really like to be able to stock up on antidotes. That would make so much sense. Fucking guy again. I'm back. Exciting, eh? Don't give me that look. This is for your benefit. Now, here's the intermediate course. I won't repeat myself, so listen carefully. First is the lock-on. You already knew that pressing the circle button locks on to monsters. Red target frames will appear around an enemy for as long as they are locked on. However, you may not have known that the L1, R1 buttons' functions change during lock-on. Pressing L1 during lock-on switches lock-on to another enemy. Pressing it repeatedly cycles through all the enemies in your field of view. Pressing R1 activates your guard. I did not know that. Don't forget the guard function. It can save you in the heat of battle. Know about the attribute change function for your weapons? This changes weapons' elemental attribute. There are 5 attributes: fire, ice, thunder, wind, and holy. Many monsters are vulnerable to a specific attribute. To change a weapon's attribute, use the attribute or customize command in that weapon's menu and change it there. Of course, you can't activate an attribute unless that weapon has points for that attribute. What do you think? Easy, huh? Don't want to fry your noodle, so that's enough info for this time. Good luck to you, boy. See you soon. Yep. Exactly. What? No guard? No guard dynamic punch? No guard fissure? Huh? What? This is wind. Oh, I can actually, like, equip things on it. Okay. Wow, 1 point of endurance. How could we have lived without that? Thank you. Thank you for the snap crackles. My neck wants to crack, but it's not. Oh, well, I did that. Sure. Oh, the ABS thing is like, okay. Okay. So I probably have been not... I probably should have done that a while ago. Well. Yeah. It's from looking down while I was shoveling. Going up a hill. Oh yeah, I see the little bar, that's right. I did notice that before. There's like a little XP bar underneath the weapon, but I guess you have to manually level up the weapon. I don't know, maybe that's because there's a thing later where you have to like choose paths. Otherwise, I don't know why your weapon wouldn't just automatically upgrade. Like, wouldn't that make sense? Once you max out your XP, it just automatically levels up. Fuck you. Get out of here. Fence acquired. My house in the middle of my street. Oh shit. My house in the middle of my street. My house. Get out of here. Sorry you chose that for yourself, little statue dog. Little foo dog. I will say, like, knowing that we're still early in the game, so far the combat for this is less aggravating to me than for the dot hack. Oh. Okay, so let's see how these things compare, shall we? So this one's Ice Element. Low attack power, but causes major damage to water monster. Okay. Well, that's a thing. I don't know. I'll hold on to it, I guess. But the dagger, if it breaks, it vanishes, right? The dagger does not. And he did say that, like, once your weapons reach max level, they transform. So I have a suspicion that I'm gonna mostly just use the dagger the whole time. I'm gonna have just an ungodly powerful dagger, and everything else will just be there. Right. Time for Chug-a-Lug. And repair powder. Oh, we're getting actually low on repair powder. Say what? Maybe once we complete this floor, we'll bail out. We kind of got gypped on treasures, unless something crazy happens in these next two rooms. I can't remember how many floors are in the dungeons, or if it's the same for every dungeon. I would presume it's 10 based on the size of the little menu, but I don't know. Boss fight. Yeah? Renee acquired. Best not be a boss fight. Oh shit. God, he hit me so hard it killed my lock on. There we go. Okay. The guard actually does nothing. Pumped with energy. That was spooky. Oh, you can stack stuff. That would be so much easier. Guess it is a boss fight. Alright. Maybe this treasure chest right here is repair powder. Nope. Sky Hunter required. Say if it's another statue, I can't kill it. It's another statue. Oh, you done fucked up, AA Ron. Here we go, y'all. I particularly like the part where he pivots as he swings at you, so there's no way to dodge it. Unless you just step back. Have you ever seen such engaging combat? ABS is now full. Upgrade. Absorb attachments? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so that makes sense then. I get it, I get it. So, like, the little weapon attachments, where is it? These things, I guess, get absorbed? Maybe? Got it. Okay. So you upgrade. So maybe I should have put those on it first. Okay. Interesting. So I guess it's actually possible to have like a really, really good weapon or a really bad weapon as your dagger, right? Because if there's like a max level for them, then in theory, if you just like level up as quickly as you can, then you're not gonna get you're not gonna get as many upgrades as you could, and it'll mess you up. So then we upgrade. Oh, well that's not so bad then. I was thinking it was gonna be like 10 or something. Okay, and now we put this on. There we go. Cool. It would be nice if it healed your weapon when it got... But, whatever. Okay. Gotcha. Now you die! Yes, it is a boss fight. You want to call it that. Vidoof. He's a tough one, Vidoof. You will have to duel him. A duel is a special form of combat. Oh, this is going to suck. Controller button markers will move from right to left. Press the right button when they line up with the light blue bar. Arrows such as left mean press in that direction with either directional buttons or the left analog stick. The closer the button mark is to the center of the blue bar, when you press it, the better your rating will be. You hit all the marks at the right time and you'll be victorious. Oh, Jesus Christ. And I'm not even using a PlayStation controller. Yeah, I do. Excellent! A present from the fairies of Terra. Acquired Garnet. Did that actually use up? No, that was probably from the other part. I was gonna say, did that use up stamina on my weapon? Ooh. Okay. Boom, baby. There is a big hole. E-hole. Go. Norune Village. Wainene. I am gonna question the wisdom of not just having your weapons get automatically just like healed when you come back to town. Because okay, I talked to him. He gives me a repair powder. I use the repair powder. I use the water. Same thing with thirst. Like your thirst should just get refilled. And now I talk to him again. And I have the thing. So if you're gonna give me the things anyway, I guess later on in the game you won't get them, but that's just weird to me. Vidoof's mother. Ah. Shaggy animal raised with care. Cute little one with a little bell. Macho's house. Okay. Annex room. Page's house. Convenient for storing things. Wait, Paige's father. I doubt it. Yeah, okay. Great. Oh, see, so we, I guess, get some goodies. Beast Buster. Beast Buster. The Duke, you're safe too. Well, that's good. What kind of bastard did this to us? Thought his name was Pike. Huh. Stonebreaker acquired. I guess that the like the hunter or whatever things. Oh, we've got fire. Is that from the Garnet? It must be from the Garnet. Oh yeah. Um I'm wondering, is this just like the bonus damage you do to that type of enemy? Hmm. Gotta be, right? So we do this. Does that... Oh, it doesn't change that. Okay. Interesting. I think the important takeaway here is that the the weapon is getting rapidly ridiculizing. Adventure day 2, morning. That's significant. Day count significant. Hello. You see my big bro. Tell him you didn't see me, okay? I'm counting on you. Anti-metal ability. How should I rebuild Naroon? Tell me how to rebuild your house. Don't forget to expand my room and the barbell. Put that outside. Okay. Or a light flashed from the sky and the house has disappeared. Tell me how to rebuild your house. A fence and a lamp would be nice. We had stuff any decent person would have, you know? Give you something, but I'll keep it secret for now. The hint is rock-breaking strength. Okay? So we've got that. We've got that. Oh, wait. There. Can I take the lantern off of this other thing? Yes. Okay. So now their house is just done. Hell yeah. Woot. And I'm assuming once it's done, it's like locked in place. Typically told us to put the barbell outside. Whoa! Nice, nice. I should be here, Goblin. Whoa, Vidoof, you've done it! Thanks to you, our house is back to normal again. Here, this is for you. Keep it. Stonebreaker acquired. Hey, that's mine! Hey, bro, what do you think you're doing? Like I always tell you, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. That's how things between big brothers and little brothers should be. Can't take this anymore, bro. We're gonna settle this with a battle. Oh, really? Ready when you are. All right. So that's done. Hmm. Dragon, the undead, marine, mimic. Oh God. Okay. Red acquired. The constant rooster in the background is kind of getting on my. Not gonna lie. Getting old. Mama, Bidoof, you're all right? Oh, good. Don't worry me anymore, please. Tell me how to rebuild your house. It's your own house, Bidoof. Our house had a chimney and a storage room. Don't you remember what your own house was like? And then I guess this is where the shaggy animal will go, right? All right. Gotta get out of here before this rooster makes me go insane. Yes, or well, I guess five floors, huh? Yeah. Hello, feared goblin. How are you? Welcome in. How you doing? Playing Dark Cloud. I haven't played this game in many years. How's it going? Got the hang of it yet? The floors beneath this one are even tougher. Now to the advanced course to give you a fair chance against the meaner enemies down below. Are you using your charge attack when fighting enemies? Hold the circle button down and after your body flashes, release it. With this, you'll do a jump slash. It's effective against flying enemies and ground enemies. Let's talk more about weapons. So, how are your weapons growing? If you don't start upgrading them now, you could get into trouble later. Before you upgrade, it's a good idea to keep attachments on. If you upgrade with them on, then the weapon can absorb the power of the attachment to add to its own power. But there is a power limit for each weapon. There is no need to upgrade its ability beyond this limit. When weapons reach level 5 or greater, they can status break. A status break is breaking down a weapon into a sense sphere that contains the power of that weapon. If you install this onto other weapons as an attachment, you can add the old weapon's attributes to the new weapon. The attributes in the sense sphere will be added to the new weapon's attributes permanently when the sphere is absorbed. However, the attributes received may be less than that of the weapon before being made. Okay, so I do want to level up those other weapons so that I can like feed them to my dagger to make it better. Okay. That's it for today's lecture. That makes sense then. Like instead of just single-mindedly leveling that and hoping that I'll get little upgrade slots or whatever, I can actually, it said something about synth spheres. I can like level my kitchen knife up to 5 and then feed it to the dagger and then make the dagger more powerful. I'm guessing that they probably would suggest that you want to level it up as much as you can, so maybe, I don't know. That would probably be something I would do off stream if I was just gonna like grind up the levels on weapons so that I could repair them. I would probably want to like get repair powder, right? Like get some repair powder, and then like once I can buy repair powder, if I can ever buy repair powder, then I can you know, just like do a full run of the dungeon, level up my weapon a bunch of times, and then synth break it or whatever they called it. Those guys die in one hit now. Two hits. Oh shit. You're right. Alright. Good hint, old man. Banyanya! Recovers HP but makes you thirsty. Okay. Banana. Ugh, got it. Alright, so this is the exit door. Alright. Aha. A fish. Fish bait. Guess eventually I'll get a rod, right? Ice acquired. Bone key acquired. God damn. Give me all this stuff. Well, up here, not a lot. Ah, get out of here. Drop. Prickly. Okay. After we do this, we can run back. We'll hit the spring. We'll make it, hitting enemy with it will make it explode and cause damage. Okay. Good to know. Oh, good to know. I could probably remove this. switch that. In case I run into like a statue or if it gets spooky, I can just toss it real fast. I'm gonna be really mad. I'm gonna run all the way over here, hit this water spring, and there's gonna be another waterfall in the next room down to the south. Watch. Gonna be what happened. The Calreas plane is supposed to be landing in about half an hour. I'm gonna check my once we get through this floor of the dungeon. I'm gonna check my phone, see what updates she has. We'll go from there. How did I know? How did I know there'd be a waterfall? Guess why wouldn't there be? That's how I knew. Upstairs storage. Guess that's for my house, right? Holy shit. Thing hurt. Half my health bar away. So when am I gonna start getting like defense upgrades? Because I'm starting to get a little spooked out by the damage I'm taking from hits. Yeah. Can go back. That was horrible. Look back over this. A llama. Right. Yeah, I don't know how many floors there are. Ooh. At 5, it looked like it had filled up the thing, but maybe there's like multiple pages or it just gets longer from there. I don't know. But obviously, we're still missing a fair number of things for the village, right? Like, we're missing some people, we're missing a bunch of stuff. So. Let's see what's going on with. He has not seen fit to. To the next floor. Oh Lord. Kitty. Is that our cat? Is that a thing? There's one of the little like hints or whatever said like has a bell. Thank you for the temple offering, Waffle. I'm suspicious. Oh, how did I know? I was like, well, it has to be an enemy because it's not facing the wall, right? Like years of Dark Souls has made me highly skeptical of treasure chests. Wow. I've been waiting for that ever since I noticed there was an anti-mimic damage type. I was like, alright. When's it gonna happen? Nothing over here. Just a couple of your number ones and not much else. Ah! Best item ever. I would like 1,000 more of those, please. Out of here. Ooh. Well. Thank you for the bits, Philip. Welcome in. I'm glad you love this game. Okay. My weapon has started getting upgraded. So how much of a holy attribute does this give? 3? Whoopee. Thank you for the 100 bits, Philip. I appreciate that. Welcome in. As you can see, we've been playing for about an hour and a half now. I'm down to like level 6 or 7 on the first dungeon. My dagger's getting upgraded. I'm trying to figure out if it's worth putting a whole lot of points for every single element into the weapon, or if I should just focus on one or two. I mean, I'd played it before. The combat is clunky. It's because of the way the perspective is, like, it's kind of hard to judge whether you can hit enemies or not. Like like how close they are to you at times. The loop is fine. The loop is satisfying. It's what I remember. I was saying before that the whole thing, because I was like, oh, well, if the dagger can never, like, perma-break, then obviously we're just going to use the dagger forever. And then I found out about about being able to level up other weapons and then turn them into, like, upgrades for your main weapon. I was like, ah, shit, now I'm gonna have to spend time off stream leveling up weapons. When and if I get to a point where I can, like, buy repair powder, I'm probably gonna buy a bunch of repair powder and then just do runs through the entire dungeon to level up weapons. Yeah. Got that one little anti-sky on there that I put on. I shouldn't have. There. Upgrade. I've said it before, I do wish that the weapon, like, got repaired when you upgrade it. Feels like that would make sense, but whatever. I'm willing to believe that about you, Philip. That you ignore elements and focus on big number go rats. That was bad. Alright. Let's play which one's the mimic. I say they're all mimics. Ice Gem. Nice. Hmm. Oh! Well, that was horrible. But what does the ice gem do? Oh, is that like a bomb? Got all the chests in this room. I've been opening all the chests along the way, yeah. But I've been slowly running low on items. Bidoof's llama, important livestock. Claude. For now, I'm just dropping the houses where I can so that I can talk to the people, and then I'll worry about setting them in the right spots and all that later. Like I know there's a whole thing for like building the village in the most perfect way possible, right, Claude? Hey, Bidoof! I thought I was finished when I was put inside that weird bubble. Don't forget the box with candies. That's the most important. Thank you for the tome consultation copy. Hope you're doing well this morning. Talk to him again. I'm with you. Feel exactly the same way. Got like 5 hours of sleep last night. Got up, shoveled part of the driveway again, and started streaming. It's finished. Fighting is what a man should live for. It's a basic fact of life, right? Okay. Boo. Need more stuff. I want that damn shop. It said that the gaffer sells stuff, and I'm wondering, does the game automatically put him at the bottom of the damn dungeon so you can't buy things until you've finished this first town? Making me sad. Hey, llama. Blah. Mother. Uh-oh. 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 The wheel for the buggy. Okay. I would have thought that the buggy wheel would have gone with the old gaffer's shop, but... Okay. Alright. Here. And away we go! The Divin Beast Cave. I get poisoned as soon as we come in here. How did I fucking know? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the bats. The bats are kind of annoying. Like, I get it, they're bats, that's the point. But the, just the way the perspective looks when you're trying to fight them, it feels a little unnecessary. I don't know. Because your guy kind of attacks like this. He doesn't really... It looks like he's moving forward, but I don't really feel like he's moving forward when he's attacking. There's a lot of, like... I guess that makes you immune to damage, so I should just focus on doing that. Like, bait their charge attack and then jump in the air so they can't hurt me. And then they'll just sort of get stuck against me. I don't know. We went first 5 floors of the dungeon, there were no mimics, and now they're just everywhere. Oof. That's half the health of my weapon just fighting those 2 stupid mimics. Alright. Let's test the strat. Nope. Strat fails. What I need to start doing is opening up, if I find the Dran key or whatever, I need to just open up the next door even if I'm not done, so I don't have to go back and like hunt every single enemy a second time to be able to get to the next floor, you know what I'm saying? That seems like a smart play. So at this point, we've gotten all the spheres, I guess. Aha! Seems like you've got the hang of it. Now for the next step. Listen carefully. I will lecture you on special areas in the dungeon. First, the back floor. Each dungeon has floors that have back floors, and the way to enter differs for each dungeon. You can figure it out. The back floors have valuable treasures, but the monsters there are stronger. There's a higher risk, but also a higher reward. You should give it a shot at least once. There are also special floors that are called limited zones. A special sealing magic is cast there, so some of your normal actions are disabled. What actions are limited depends on the type of limited zone. Once you enter the zone, it's important to figure out what is and what isn't limited. That's it. Got it? Well, if not, you'll get the hang of it as you go along. Now I'll let you go. It'll get even harder after this. Be careful. So long. Wow! On this floor, using a weapon reduces ABS. What the fuck? Thanks, I hate it. Also, you can't change weapons. Oh! All right, boys. Are you ready? Oh, it's... Ooh. Hope he drops something good. Nice. Okay. I was kind of like, all right, well, I wanted to save the bomb and use it on that giant monster, but I was like, well, he used to be a boss, so maybe he'll drop something good. We got something good off of him. Hmm. Candy box. I think that's Claude's house done. All right. So let's see if this guy actually drops an undead buster every time, or if that was just a freaky luck thing. Nope, freaky luck thing. All right. We're just gonna run amok. Get what we can. Get the hell out of Dodge. Here's our map. So I wonder, does this floor stay? Is this like a limited floor every single time you come in here, and is it always the same, or is this randomized as well, like everything else appears to be? Hmm. My phone just buzzed. That might be Calrea saying they landed. Okay. Yep. I'm very curious about that enormous monster that was in the first room. Like, I really want to go fight that thing just to see if it drops something good. But I'm wishing that I hadn't wasted all my items. I don't think it was a waste. I mean, to be fair, I did get the key for the level and a permanent weapon boost out of it. So I don't want to say it was a waste, but I thought for sure that was a mimic just because of the way it was like sitting kind of up off the ground. The way that it wasn't quite colliding right with the ground. Odd Gaffer. Hell yeah. Okay. Undead Buster. White. Holy Water. Releases from spells, causes major damage to the... Okay. Get a little quench in action here. Skeleton. Not a skeleton. Skeleton soldier. A Helton skeleton soldier. Alright. I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret doing this. I regret doing that. Say, at least he appears to be super weak to my weapon, so that's nice. Did he even drop? He didn't even drop anything. That bastard. Alright, whatever. Jerk. This was a good floor, though. We got a couple undead damaging upgrades. Didn't lose too much in the way of weapon XP. And we are probably going to finish 2 more houses. So let's see. Supplies. Box of sweets. There you go, Claude. Can you give me a fishing rod? Okay. I guess I gotta wait till daytime. Cool. I don't know if I believe that. Sure, you've got more hair than that. Fluffy donut. What's up, old man? Hi, Bidoof. This is Odd Gaffer's Item Shop. Come by anytime. Tell me how to rebuild your house. We need a shop or goods and a sign. There you go. Hell yeah. How's this, Gaffer? So if he's in that cinematic, does that mean that you're guaranteed to get her dad before you get that? Hmm. What if I've never placed him? Not quite right yet. To the right. More to the right. You're a slave driver, Gaffer. Jeez. Thank you for waiting. Thanks to you, I can at last reopen my shop. It's not well stocked yet, but I can give you excellent service. Come visit my shop anytime, Vadu. Hell yeah. All right, so the store is open. It's fit. Oh my god, he sells everything. He sells so much, and I have so little. I have so little. Oh. Hmm. Well, shoot. Finally got what I wanted, the shop. Now I'm like, well, I can't buy anything. All right, that's okay. Go get our stuff from the mayor. Watch the mayor be like, "Did you see the shop is open? Guess I don't have to give you things anymore." Oh my god, you dirty bastard. Why did I do that to myself? That's so unfair. How will I survive? Oh, what a jerk. Oh, I knew it. Increases max health value, whatever. Here. Oh. Hoisted on my own petard. Oh wow, that's a good jump though. Oh, damn it. That is so mean. Oh. What if my weapon just breaks? Like, what if... Can you just, like, soft lock this? Like, what would you do if... Like, let's say that I had no extra weapon. Like, let's say I sold my kitchen knife to the gaffer. And my dagger was 2 points away from breaking. And I had spent my money on an undead buster. Do I just lose the game? Like, that sucks. Ugh. So for future reference, everybody, do not complete the Gaffer's shop until you are literally ready to beat the entire game, because you can get free supplies after every adventure if you just refuse to bring him back to life. Damn it. That is unfortunate. I couldn't even reload my save because I literally haven't saved yet today. It's the first time I've saved the game. Damn it. Whatever. there a way to make the time go faster? Gonna wait for the time to change so we can talk to Claude. Claude the Claude. Well, at least the water's not super. They're super expensive. Repair powder's not super. Hang on. Okay. That is unfortunate. Ugh. All right. Ah. Very sad biology. That was not very phenomenal of him. Thank you for the temple offering, copy. All right. I'm really concerned that your ending is based on how long it takes you to build or some BS. Know why they're tracking. Hey, Vidoof, what's up? Oh yeah, that's right. I have to give you something for fixing my house. Let's see what I have here. Here, take this. Come on, I insist. Okay, you're all set. See ya. Rob you. Sorrow you visited upon me. Wouldn't it be wonderful if you could combine those? All right. The Divine Beast Cave. Oh, only one? It Renee. Well done making it here. I had a good look at your ability. Or maybe it was just that stone on your left arm. No doubt, that is the legendary Atlamilia, a treasure from the gods that only the worthy can possess. Hard to believe you're worthy of it, but that's not the issue here. Would you be so kind as to hand it over to me? Oh. Just said only the worthy can possess it. I see. So you intend to use that stone to restore the world. A noble goal. But even if you restore the world, the destruction could repeat itself unless you defeat the Dark Genie. Unfortunately, such a task is beyond your abilities. It is a being powerful enough to destroy the world in an instant. No weapon or man can stand and face it alone. Want to join my party? I've come to this place, or rather this time, for that stone. I need that stone, more than you do, actually. There is a great deal about that stone that you don't comprehend yet. Ugh! Arg! Pardon me, I do ramble on sometimes. Well, if you will not hand over the stone willingly, then I have no choice. Let's see what you can do as the one supposedly entitled to the stone. Oh, it's doing the thing. I was just thinking to myself, I'm going to equip a bomb and just throw it at him. But... oof. Not great. You did quite well. How's this then? Blood in a children's game? You amuse me, boy. You can't even handle an attack as meager as this. You cannot be worth stone. Ha 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 ha! It's not that you couldn't dodge, you simply didn't dodge. Deliberately. Fine then. That's it for today. I think I'm beginning to see why the fairies chose you. It will be amusing to see how well you do. Thank you for the treasury donation, Chainsaw Bear. I hope you're doing great today. I will offer you some free information, though. You cannot defeat the Dark Genie even with the stone. Not yet. If you have even a vague desire to defeat it, you must become stronger. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a gift for you. Have that little one return you the favor. See you soon. Changing potion. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Meow. Have a cat. Candy with swirl that makes you dizzy. Sweet and yummy. Okay. Cat. Gato. That's it for this floor? Oh, hang on, hang on. The doof cannot jump this. Oh, is this gonna be our next party member? Hang on, how do we get out of here? How do we get out of here? Are we stuck? I guess we just teleport out. And then that's gonna be our next party member. It's turning into one of those animes. End up with a cat girl. I guarantee it. Well, I know why I'm coughing so bad, because I've been outside shoveling snow for the last 2 days. Gato. Oh, good. You came just in time. Look. A little kitty cat wandered in here. The doof, let's give this kitty a name, alright? I already know where this is going. Sammy, that's a good name. Your name is Sammy. Hi, Sammy. Meow. Hello. Hair powder. Nice. The eyes want to tell something. Oh, God. Wait, nah, 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 nah. What? What's this? Whoa, I'm like totally a human. Wow, how did you do it? Master, are you a wizard? Oh, well, never mind. Well, anyways, Sammy wants to help Master with the adventure. Please, can I? Please, please, please. Say yes, say yes. Sammy has become an ally. Oh, is that a new friend? I haven't seen her around here. Mom is so chill. She's like, whatever. The doof. Fairy King's gonna show up and be like, you gooner bastard. It's been a while, Abe. It's been 14 minutes. It's been a while, Abe Madoof. Ah, so you have an ally to help you through your adventure. Now, let me give you some tips about allies. The only place you can call for your allies is inside a dungeon. As you advance deeper into the dungeon, it may become so hard that you can't finish it without some help. When you run into situations you can't handle on your own, it's a good idea to get help from an ally. They'll be happy to help you. However, you're the only one with the power of the Atla that can break the seal of Atla. So long! Ha ha ha! So I guess I gotta like level her up separately, huh? Because she's gonna have her own weapon. Is she the slingshot girl? A good number of allies. Yeah, slingshot. Okay. I'm gonna have to level her up separately. I do like this. You just get a party member, you just use a potion. This reminds me in our most recent D&D campaign, they they did a campaign or a quest where they went to this like evil wizard's dungeon and they were exploring and setting, traps and monsters and all the normal stuff. And they found the wizard had been using simulacrum potions to basically kidnap the dwarves from a nearby village and then replace them with simulacrum that were under his control. And they found there was one simulacrum potion that they got, and it's like super valuable item for when they got it. They were like level 6, and they got this like 20,000 gold piece item, and I knew they wouldn't use it. Like I know how their brains work, so they got it, and they still have it. It like a year they were adventuring. They're like level 10 or 11 now, and they still haven't used it because they realized that they can combine it with like the DNA from a living thing and create a copy of that thing that'll be under their control. And they're waiting until they get the right monster to make a copy of so they can add it to their party. Like that's literally what they're doing. Jedi, thank you for the 7 stream streak. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, so for a while they helped some Neanderthals fight off some monsters, and the Neanderthals gifted them with like this ornately carved mammoth tusk, and they were like, "Bro, we could just use the mammoth tusk and have like a woolly mammoth that's under our control." They're like, "No, that's too mundane." So that's just what I'm thinking of is like trying to find the right animal to use a change potion on so that you can add it to your party. Dear Lord. Anyway. All right, so we got Sammy in our party. So Sammy will be able to jump across the gap, I'm guessing. How you doing, Jedi? 31177. Chainsaw! The gang's all here! I just noticed. Oh, dear Lord. Alright. I'm doing alright. I got a cough, but Chainsaw said he's got to go to work soon. So he's doing better now than he's going to be later. Ew. Wow. Damages it every time you... Yeah, so what I'm gonna end up having to do, damn it, this is gonna be one of those games I have to like grind between sessions. So I'm probably gonna have to like do a couple run-throughs of the dungeon with her and level her gear up as well. Yeah, tell him I approved it. Be like, the Phenomenal Sir said I'm allowed to get a paid day off and it will not come out of my leave totals. And it was also approved by Jedi. So we got 2 supervisors have approved it. Get off my back, Carl. Whatever your boss is. Let's go. Yeah, we're kind of in overtime right now. We don't know when Calrea is going to get home, but when she does, I'm assuming I'm going to have to jump off of here. I might do like 2 shorter streams today or something. I don't know, or just call it. I've streamed for an obscene amount of time this week, but she's been gone. I'm going to go back to my normal schedule next. You, sir, and fuck off. Oh, well, thank God I wasted the bomb killing that guy. I could fight. Or... Oh, shit. Keep me deadly! Endurance +1 acquired. Baton? Is that a bait? Oh, I'm getting thirsty. Totally forgot about the whole water is a thing. Small windmill 3. Now we know there's another one, because we have small windmill. Urn acquired. Okay. Bone key. So I do not have a treasure chest key, I don't believe. I wonder... So if I open that, Is it always going to be a weapon for, like, well, first of all, I wonder, is it always going to be a weapon? I've only opened one of those so far, and it was a bonus weapon for my main character. Would it always be a weapon for the character that opened it? Could it be something else? Or is it just random, so, like, I could just open stuff kind of at will with my main guy and not worry about it? There we go. Double hit. I don't know. Magic crystal. I just picked the thing that felt the shittiest. There it is. Shamshir acquired. Shamshir. Ooh! That's super strong. Holy cow! Level 1, look at it. 4 thunder. Ooh, it's good against flying shit. Nice. So we did get the key for this floor, I think. Ah! Damn camera! That room's cleared. Got one more spear over here and a treasure chest. 4 enemies. Let's refill water. Oh, okay. All next house. Thunder gem. Oh shit. Yeah. Nothing. Even drop anything. Whatever, sure. Okay. We will store our weapon. Then we will switch to Sandy. Jump across. There we go. So the Thunder Gem is a bomb like the Ice Gem. To the next floor! Here I was thinking we were getting close to finishing the village up, and we found a whole other house. No? Nice. Oh, this one's huge. Back to brother. Stalfos looking ass, get out of here. Nothing but enemies that way. Her weapon is so much weaker. I'll let her work on these lion guys since they're kind of a pain in the butt to fight with the main character. When are we going to get a mimic that looks like one of these spheres? That's the thing I'm waiting to get murdered by. Oh, premium chimkin. Nice. You don't have to pry it out of the wall. Hell yeah. Gina. And a map. Yeah, we don't have the crest for this floor yet. So, watch that room off. The room that I said I was going to skip is going to be where it is. That would make... Oh. Oh, he kept on rolling. Got it. You know, it's not really helpful to do the smash attacks if you're gonna unlock after you hit them with it. Yeah. Lose the lock on, it kind of runs counter to the purpose. Kill him and not get hit. What we got? Goes. Dasher. Eventually I'll figure out how to... Yeah, so her slingshot is gonna need some endurance upgrades. Here we go. I see a Quex the RPG. A Quex. How you doing? Welcome in, Quex. We are playing Dark Cloud. Wait, no. Thank you for the temple offering. Much appreciate. Does that mean she can, or she's watching without audio? Okay. Hang on. Oh, I guess you've got audio now. Okay, I saw the little thing that said you had no audio on, but it looks like it's gone, so I was trying to type. Might be. We're playing Dark Cloud. This was requested by Vidoof, and the community did a like community challenge thing with channel points to unlock it. This is gonna be our first like long RPG that I've played since I've come back. It's gonna probably take until end of April to get through. I don't know. There's some off-screen grinding that's gonna have to happen, but okay. I hope you've been doing well. I haven't been able to catch your streams as much as I would like to. Still trying to figure out everybody's schedule and how it matches up with me. And this has been a weird week. Calrea's been in Florida at Disney World with her family. Her plane landed about 45 minutes ago. I don't know. We had a bunch of ice and snow like 2 weeks ago that still hasn't been completely cleared, and then we got some snow last night. So she might be here in 10 minutes. She might be here in 2 hours. I don't know what the roads look like where she's coming from. Hello, Crystal. Is it Crystal or Crystal? That extra L makes me want to say it in a fancy way. It's going. It is going. 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 It'll be broken if you don't do something. Just hang on a second. Digs in pocket. Exactly enough to break it. Nope, wasn't over here. I was wrong. You know, Ur was wrong about where Floor 10 Divine Beast Cave Dran's Crest would be. February 9th. It's going. I haven't played this game in probably like 20 years. So I'm kind of relearning it, but it's always easier to learn how to ride a bike for the second time than the first time, as I get bodied by a Geodude. No. Geodude, no. Oh, so he just goes forever. I guess I'm supposed to... Oh my god. I hate this monster. I guess I'm supposed to guard? Nope, that doesn't work either. This is just a stupid monster. Oh my god. Just freaking die, you jerk. Oh my god. That was the worst. Ooh, very nice. You doing like a arcade cabinet, or are you doing a more general fun time machine? That was horrible. I got whipped by those guys. Speaking of, thank you for the reminder, Nightbot. Is anybody else out there who streams? Do you find that Nightbot has been making more topically correct quotes lately? People who use a lot of quotes. I have a decent number, and I feel like sometimes Nightbot is trying to help me. I appreciate Nightbot for that. I told you I have a Stalfos and a fancy jacket. Otto Sarah. I don't know what that is. Sounds fancy though. Yeah, no, I think that was before I realized that your audio was off. Yeah, we got Stalfos and a fancy coat. That's what we got. Okay, Quex. Oh shit. Why did I switch? Due to a mysterious force, your completely unleveled character is now required to the battle. Jerks. Due to a mysterious force, I will not be spending much time on this level. Whatever happened to Helvis? Who is Helvis? I don't know. Bailed on us. Who is Helvis? Oh, pelvis. I got you. Yeah. I ate him. We ate him, Quacks. Right. Why does the damage keep changing? Aw, I'm sorry. You know what I will do? I miss you too, Quacks. I was talking about you last night. You probably heard me. I was saying I don't get to see you very often. If I could, I would turn the sounds off entirely for you, because her voice is kind of crummy, and this game does not allow any kind of audio option. Otherwise, I would definitely do that, because I would much rather, and I'm not being facetious, I would much rather you be happy and comfortable than hear the cat girl scream "A" for 37 minutes straight. Oh, your link was blocked. You said Bato Sarah was what you were doing? Well, this is actually a PS2 game, but yeah, yeah. It wasn't as big of a thing, I think, in 2001. People just didn't worry about it. That's like when I play the Nintendo games, and you have all the flashy stuff on the Nintendo games, and it's like, oh yeah, epilepsy didn't exist in 1984. Didn't you know that? Well, I'm glad you're back too. Well, you never left. I'm glad you're back here. I'm sorry that we're playing a kind of crummy game, but I'm gonna be back on my normal schedule again. So hopefully we'll see each other more. This is what Vidoof and Philip love. They did a community challenge and dumped like 20,000 points. That awful Rings game. You mean Sonic the Hedgehog? You don't like Sonic the Hedgehog? Ban this woman. I want to see what this Bato Sarah thing was that Crystal was talking about real quick. Bato, because the link just got complete. Oh, nice. Okay. Everything from classic arcade. That's cool. You're gonna get the Raspberry Pi and you're gonna do that. But are you gonna put it? You might have said this already, but are you gonna put it in like an arcade cabinet, or are you gonna put it in like a regular box that connects to like a TV? She couldn't help. She couldn't help but do it. I don't have a Quex command. I just have a Butts command. I'm sorry. Ah! Get away from me! Oh, a pie. Okay. I'm not super up on that stuff, but I need to be, because I'm gonna make a That Rings game custom arcade cabinet before too much longer, hopefully. Peace out, Slime Scout. Just a regular blue slime with like fancy goggles. That's the Slime Scout. So we can't actually hurt these master jackets, so hopefully one of them is not the one holding the crest. Yeah, because they just block my shots. I don't know how I'm supposed, unless I'm supposed to like bait them into attacking me and then shoot them in the face, but that seems a little risque. That's cool. Are there certain, like, are you going to stream on it? Oh God in heaven. Are there certain things you want to play on it? Is it just a general like awesomeness item? Sorry, I keep quizzing you. Like kindergarten cop. Who's your father? What does he do? What kind of Raspberry Pi are you doing? What will you play on it? Oh God. You just know that thing is what's carrying the crest, right? We're all in agreement that that thing is what's carrying the crest, and this is the game telling me I need to level up this character. Oh, never mind. We got these nuts. We're gonna win. Hang on. Hang on. Never mind. I laugh in the face of this game. Direct. Dino Slayer. Okay. Kind of hoping that that thing had the key. Oh shit! Oh lord. Hi, is everybody happy? A present from the Happy Clown. Choose whichever you like. A ruby. Rustan? No, I don't think. Oh, that looks cool. Looks a little bit like Astyanax. Like Astyanax and Golden Axe had a baby. Oh, he's Conan. Rastan is presently a ruler of a kingdom, narrating his past full of dangerous adventures and his eventual ascension to kingship. He was a barbaric knave resorting to banditry and murders. Came upon a chance to slay monster. Yeah, cool. 8-way joystick. 6 levels. That's neat looking. I've never heard of that game before, but that looks cool. Yeah, that's like looking at his character model. That's like not they didn't even like do a color swap. That's just straight up Conan the Barbarian, right? Ghosts and Goblins. Yeah, I never played the arcade version of that, but I had it for the Nintendo, and it made me very sad. This makes it faster. So the ruby makes it faster. Yeah. And adds fire. Okay. Hmm. We've got that fire dagger on our other guy. That would be nice to make it just fast as shit and have like plus 50 fire damage. Contra, yeah. I played a little more Contra than I did Ghosts and Goblins because I was able to like play Contra with other people so we could kind of like leech off of each other. Never beat Contra either though. One of these enemies has the key. I want it to be an enemy that is easy to kill and not this jerk. This is the engaging gameplay that you all asked for. Every once in a while, you take 2 damage instead of 1 on the slingshot, and that's just a little spook. Little spook. Drop a key. Drop a key, you jerk. Nothing. Didn't drop nothing. Got some people in here that I think used to play Contra. They used to do like speed runs of Contra. Okay. Please, please, please drop the crest. So all that's left is those skeleton things that I can't kill. Mimi. Unless I can... Only thing I can think of is like kiting them all together and then hitting them with this holy water and hoping that I kill them. Or I'm gonna have to leave and come back. Otto Sarah 42 video. Okay. Is that like Action 42? Oh, that's spooky and unnecessary. Absolutely not. For 3 damage, get out of here. Go home, you're drunk. Alright. I'm gonna holy water these jerks over here, because they were in the room with the dragon, so if there was a plan, then hopefully the key is in here. If not, we're just gonna have to bail out. Nope. Gotta bail out. Stamina drink. Oh. Let me see. Hang on, y'all. When did I get that text? I don't know when that was sent. Oh, that was an hour ago. Womp didn't know that was sent. Whoopsie. All right, so that's a no. Sawmill 2 is done. Yeah, sorry I'm checking my phone, guys. I usually try to concentrate on the stream when I'm streaming, but it's got I'm like trying to monitor travel while this is going on. People are in transit. Ugh. Prickly acquired. Hasty water acquired. See, I'm about to sell all this fishing bait that I'm getting. Is the store open? All right, so we need bread. Oh my God, we have... How would you even survive this? What? Are you kidding me? Okay, well, that makes my life a lot easier. The fishing bait is worth an insane amount of money. Okay, well... Mm. All the all the bait is worth so much. I'm sure I'm gonna wish I hadn't sold it before. Uh, whatever. I do need some escape powder. Then I'm gonna buy some bombs. Yeah. Yeah. Leaving that. And we're going to put that there. Why though? Oh my god. It would have been easier to just put the bread down, I guess, but whatever. There we go. So we got 5 bread, 5 water, 5 bombs. That's all you really need to be successful in the world, right? All right. Anyway. Yeah, I'm really wishing that I hadn't. Ooh, treasure. I'm really wishing that I had not. That I had not fixed the shop. But such is life. Fruit of Eden gives you more defense, right? Max health. Okay. Yeah. Tabadoof! I'm gonna regret it later, but theoretically, Sammy shouldn't be getting hit a lot because she's the ranged fighter, so. Yeah. Dear God, now I'm getting blown up. Question. There we go. What is that little symbol? Is that how many enemies there are on the stage? I guess. Sammy's back, 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 back again, again, again. Sammy's back, back, back. Tell a friend, friend, friend. Actually, you can't tell a friend because you're stuck with her. For reasons. I'm gonna have to go back off screen and just level up, like, raise, or off stream, sorry, not off screen, off stream, level up like crazy so her weapon does more damage. Wooden slingshots, ABS. Oh. Yes, we're free. Okay, we got it. Weapon. Customize. Yeah. Upgrade. But I guess maybe that'll do more damage to these things. Maybe that was the problem. Well, a little more damage, but... Oh. A crap ton of enemies. Yeah, I'm going straight for the exit. I'm bailing. Heck out of here. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities for rubies in the future, but I'm already like, damn it, I should have put that on the dagger. The heck out. Where is it? There it is. Get me out of here. Hey, buddy. Perfect. Liar. Why did he get back up? It seems unnecessary. Didn't approve of that. Age acquired. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna use Sammy again after all. Not going near those things. F that noise. Map. It's a small level. Damn it. Get out of here. Dirt. Stone acquired? What does that do? Throwing it at enemy causes new. Okay. I really need the damage to go up on this weapon. Like, I really need to like get this thing up to like the same power as the dagger. Oh, we got some soap. That's okay. We're doing all right. Ag acquired. Okay. Unless I picked it up and didn't notice. I reckon that the old bone key is up here. Switch back to the Duke. Yeah! Have one of these. Tram oil. Oh. Okay. You come on out here. Talk with you out here. Oh, you burn through the repair dust so quickly. Oh. Attacks forever. He just rolls forever. Let's go up here, see if we got any more rocks, and try to switch it back and forth. Kill everything that Sammy's gonna kill, and then we'll work our way back. The doof. Carl! Carl! Road. Okay, in case this does matter, I'm gonna switch to Sammy. We'll see if we can guess the trap. Oh my god, it's not a trap! Well, it is a trap, but it's a different kind of trap. Get out of here! You jerk. Oh. I was thinking I might be able to snag myself a nice ranged weapon for Sammy. Dang it. Another llama? 2 llamas just seems gratuitous. Ice required. Track thirst for your characters independently. Oh my god. Ugh. Take 1 step forward, you take 2 steps back in this game. Yep, there it is. Last one. Alright. Auntie Laura. You know, if you have the key, it should just automatically open the door. You shouldn't have to go into a menu, even though it only takes a second. Seems a little silly. That's just me. What do I know? Okay, so this is a shorter stream than I usually do, but I'm gonna call it here. I might jump on later tonight. I don't know. Um, I need to level these characters up a little bit. Specifically, Sammy. We need Sammy to be more useful. So I'm probably gonna like start at the beginning and then work my way through the early stages again with her and try to get some like XP on her weapon and I don't know. See if we can get some better flow for the money situation. Because we're burning through repair dusts and stuff way too quickly. Um, but I'm gonna do that. I want to see. I think I know who we're gonna raid, but I just want to double check and see who all is live. Um, Thank you everybody for hanging out, for chatting, for lurking, for just being the generally awesome people that you are. I appreciate you all. If I don't call you all out individually by name, y'all. We're gonna raid Philip. Philip's got a bunch of people in there. Apparently his stream title is The Tuna Awakens. I don't know what that means, which has piqued my curiosity. But he's playing Breath of Fire 2, which if you don't know it, it's a great Super Nintendo era JRPG that a lot of people in the extended community of streamers that I play with, we all love Breath of Fire. So if you're not familiar with it, you should get familiar with it. I'm going to put up my stuff. If you want to join the Discord, join the Discord. We discuss what I'm going to be doing next. We talk about community events. We're planning a community game event on February 22nd where we're going to do like Human Fall Flat or Among Us or something like that. We haven't decided yet, but we're going to be doing a nice community game. Um, which we may or may not stream. Sometimes I used to do community day stuff and I wouldn't even stream. I just wanted to just like jam out with the people um, that come in the stream and vibe with me. But this was fun. I was actually surprised. It was a really unscuffed stream overall, especially since I'm not wearing a Hawaiian shirt. I'm like out of my element here, but it's a little chilly today. So what can I say? But thank you all one last time. I already told you where we're going next. I don't know when I'm gonna be back, but when I am, I hope I see you here. And until next time, stay healthy and stay safe out there, y'all. Later.